Home should feel safe. But the memorial, steps outside of an East Colfax neighborhood apartment door, tells a different story.
The whole community is devastated.
Sharon Knight of Hope Communities is talking about Ma Kaing, a resident of Hidden Brook Apartments for 15 years. Until Friday night.
Ma and her children were coming back from their restaurant, and a stray bullet from a public park, New Freedom Park, came across the street and hit her and eventually killed her.
Ma was the mom of this building. She was the person that knocked on everyone's door during the pandemic just to make sure they were taken care of. And she was a friend Helen Lowen knew she could count on.
She did amazing. I don't know why in the queue. Everybody crying, my people, you know. A lot of people are crying.
Police are offering a $2,000 reward for any information that leads to an arrest. But those at Hidden Brook have their own questions. Knight says residents told her it took at least 40 minutes for first responders to arrive.
Ma's son was holding her in his arms. She was still breathing. He called 5 times. And he said 911 hung up on him. And then several neighbors have told me the same thing.
Because of the building's proximity to Aurora, some of the 911 calls went to their dispatch. Aurora 911 says they received 4 calls between 11:27 and 11:31. And they say they transferred them to Denver 911 and stayed on the line while they did. Officials say they did not hang up on anyone, but at least one caller hung up on them. Denver's Department of Public Safety says DPD arrived on scene at 11:34, 5 minutes after being dispatched, and EMS arrived a minute after. They say due to the influx in calls, 911 became inundated, and some callers did have to wait for a 911 call taker to become available.
We just have to get resolution. We have to do better for our community.
Knight says she has asked police for more patrol in the area, and she hopes they listen so home can feel as safe as it should be. Jaleesa Rosari, 9 News.
Kaing was a board member of the East Colfax Neighborhood Association. A public visitation is being held for her from 5 to 8 p.m. this evening at the Harris Funeral Home on 16th Avenue.